What if I told you that smoking every day for just 6 months could have a profound effect on your health? It might seem like a short amount of time, but the truth is that smoking, even for a relatively brief period, can start to cause serious damage to your body. 6 months might sound like a small window, but when it comes to smoking, it can be long enough for your body to begin showing signs of damage. And in this video, we're going to dive deep into exactly what happens when you smoke every day for 6 months. Let's start with the obvious, the lungs. We all know that smoking affects the lungs, but just how quickly does it happen? After 6 months of daily smoking, the toxins from cigarette smoke begin to accumulate in your lungs, and the damage is already starting. Even if you're not coughing constantly or feeling shortness of breath, your lungs are working overtime to try and clear out the harmful chemicals. Over time, your lung capacity decreases, and your ability to breathe freely starts to suffer. You might not feel it immediately, but it's happening. And what's more, this damage isn't easy to reverse. Your lungs are becoming less efficient at doing their job, and that can lead to long-term respiratory issues down the line. But it's not just your lungs that are affected. Your heart also starts to take a hit. Smoking causes your heart rate to increase and your blood pressure to rise, putting a significant amount of stress on your cardiovascular system. After 6 months of smoking every day, your heart is under constant strain, and the risk of heart disease starts to escalate. Smoking leads to the narrowing of your arteries, which increases your risk of heart attacks and strokes. The buildup of plaque in your arteries, caused by the harmful chemicals in cigarette smoke, can block blood flow and lead to permanent damage over time. And let's not forget about the effect smoking has on your blood vessels. Smoking damages the lining of your blood vessels, which can lead to inflammation and a reduction in blood flow. This can make it harder for your body to circulate oxygen and nutrients properly, impacting your overall health. When your blood vessels are compromised, it can lead to poor circulation, which contributes to feelings of fatigue, cold extremities, and a higher risk of developing more serious cardiovascular problems. After 6 months, the damage to your blood vessels becomes noticeable, and the risk of heart disease increases significantly. In addition to your lungs and heart, smoking also affects your skin. The chemicals in cigarette smoke break down collagen and elastin, which are essential for keeping your skin firm and youthful. After just 6 months of smoking, you might start to notice changes in your skin. Fine lines and wrinkles could begin to appear earlier than they would have if you weren't smoking, and your skin may start looking dull and unhealthy. Smoking reduces blood flow to your skin, which means your skin isn't getting the oxygen and nutrients it needs to stay healthy and vibrant. As a result, your complexion may suffer, and you could notice more signs of aging. Now, let's talk about something that affects not only your physical health, but also your overall quality of life: your immune system. Smoking has a profound impact on your immune system, and after 6 months of smoking every day, your body's ability to fight off infections becomes significantly compromised. Your immune system is constantly working to protect you from harmful bacteria, viruses, and other threats. But the toxins in cigarette smoke make this task much harder. Studies have shown that smoking impairs immune function by reducing the effectiveness of the body's immune response, leaving you more vulnerable to illnesses like colds, the flu, and respiratory infections. What happens is that the chemicals in cigarettes interfere with the function of immune cells, weakening the body's natural defense system. Over time, this means that your body isn't as equipped to fight off infections or heal itself from injuries. Even after just 6 months, your body's ability to respond to infection is significantly weakened. You might find that you get sick more often, and recovery from illness may take longer. This heightened vulnerability to disease is one of the reasons smoking is linked to a higher risk of chronic conditions like pneumonia and bronchitis. In addition to affecting your immune system, smoking also impacts your hormones. After 6 months of daily smoking, you'll start to notice disruptions in your hormonal balance. Smoking can lead to changes in reproductive hormones, particularly in women, where it can result in irregular menstrual cycles or early menopause. For men, smoking has been linked to lower testosterone levels, which can lead to decreased libido and energy. The hormone disruption caused by smoking can affect everything from fertility to mood, leaving you feeling out of balance. The effects of smoking aren't just physical. They also have a profound impact on your mental health. Nicotine, the addictive substance in cigarettes, has a direct impact on the brain. Initially, it provides a short-term boost by releasing dopamine, the feel-good hormone. But over time, your brain becomes reliant on nicotine to feel good, and without it, you start to feel anxious, irritable, and stressed. After 6 months of smoking, your brain chemistry has adapted to nicotine, and you might start experiencing mood swings, anxiety, and even symptoms of depression. These mental health effects can compound over time, making it even harder to quit smoking and leading to a cycle of dependence. One of the most frustrating aspects of smoking is the vicious cycle it creates. You smoke to relieve stress or to feel better, but smoking itself causes stress and negative mental health effects, creating a loop that's difficult to break. Over 6 months, this cycle can take a serious toll on your mental well-being. You might find yourself feeling anxious, depressed, or mentally foggy, which only makes it harder to quit smoking and start living a healthier life. Another hidden effect of smoking is the impact it has on your sleep. If you're a smoker, you've likely noticed that your sleep isn't as restful as it could be. Nicotine is a stimulant, which means it interferes with your ability to fall asleep and stay asleep. Smoking before bed can disrupt your sleep cycle, leading to poor quality rest. After 6 months of smoking every day, you might experience insomnia or wake up feeling tired and unrested, even after a full night's sleep. Poor sleep quality leads to daytime fatigue, irritability, and a decrease in overall productivity. Let's not forget the long-term financial cost of smoking. After 6 months of daily smoking, you may be shocked to realize just how much money you've spent on cigarettes. It's easy to overlook the daily cost of a pack, but when you add it up over 6 months, the total becomes substantial. Beyond the cost of cigarettes, smoking also contributes to higher healthcare costs due to the long-term damage it causes. Smoking-related illnesses like heart disease, cancer, and respiratory problems can lead to significant medical expenses in the future. So, not only are you damaging your body, but you're also putting a strain on your wallet. So, after 6 months of smoking every day, what's the bottom line? You've experienced significant damage to your lungs, heart, and immune system. Your blood vessels have been compromised, and your skin has started to show signs of aging earlier than expected. Your brain function is impaired, and you may be dealing with mental health issues like anxiety, irritability, and even depression. Your sleep quality has suffered, leaving you tired and less productive during the day. And on top of all that, you've spent a substantial amount of money on cigarettes, with the added financial burden of potential future medical costs. The reality is that smoking, even for just 6 months, can start causing irreversible damage to your body. The effects may not be immediately apparent,
but they add up over time. After 6 months, your body has already begun the process of adapting to the toxins in cigarette smoke, making it harder to reverse the damage.
The more you smoke, the more damage you cause, and the longer you continue, the more difficult it becomes to quit. But here's the good news. It's never too late to quit. Even if you've been smoking every day for 6 months, your body can start to repair itself as soon as you quit. Within days of quitting, your heart rate and blood pressure start to drop. Within a few weeks, your lung function begins to improve, and over time, the risk of heart disease, stroke, and other smoking-related illnesses starts to decrease. The sooner you quit, the better the long-term outcomes will be. If you're ready to make a change and take control of your health, it's time to quit smoking. It won't be easy, but with the right support and determination, you can break free from the cycle of addiction and start living a healthier life. Drop a no smoking in the comments if you're ready to quit and start your journey toward better health. Let me know what's motivating you to quit, whether it's your health, your family, or your future. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with anyone who could benefit from hearing the truth about the consequences of smoking. Your health is worth it. Take that first step today and start living smoke-free.